We are approaching a moment the world has never wanted to witness: a full-scale military confrontation between the two largest superpowers, the United States and China. If World War III truly breaks out, can China defeat the US, or will America remain an invincible superpower? Tensions between the US and China have significantly escalated in recent years, from the Taiwan issue in the South China Sea to the technology war and global influence struggle. But the biggest question remains: if a full-scale war erupts, who will emerge victorious? Can China defeat the US in World War III? Taiwan issue. The US is committed to defending Taiwan, while China has declared its intention to reunify at all costs. If China launches a military campaign against Taiwan, will the US intervene? South China Sea tensions. China is expanding its military influence, building bases on artificial islands, and clashing with the US Navy and its allies. Economic and technological warfare. The race for dominance in 5G, AI, semiconductor chips, and sanctions could ignite a full-scale confrontation. Military alliances. The US has NATO, Australia, Japan, and South Korea, while China seeks support from Russia and other nations. With all these factors, a full-scale military conflict between the US and China may just be a matter of time. But if it happens, what will the outcome be? US strategy. The US will implement a blockade and control strategy, using its powerful navy to isolate China from critical trade routes. Long-range precision strikes with B-2 stealth bombers, F-35 jets, and Tomahawk cruise missiles. Allied support. Japan, Australia, South Korea, and NATO could join the fight, putting multi-directional pressure on China. Technological warfare. The US holds advantages in laser weapons, military AI, and electronic warfare to disable China's command systems. China's strategy. China may adopt a lightning strike tactic, launching a preemptive attack on Taiwan or US bases in the Pacific. Missile firepower. China possesses DF-21D, Carrier, Killer, and DF-41 missiles capable of striking US territory. Expanding Navy, and Air Force. With a large fleet of warships and fighter jets, China could attempt to gain control of the Pacific region. Cyber warfare. China may launch cyber attacks to disable US military and financial infrastructure. But in modern warfare, quantity does not always determine quality. While the US has more aircraft carriers, China has its own unique advantages. Scenario 1. A prolonged war with a US victory. If the US maintains its technological, naval, and air superiority, it could defeat China after a prolonged war of attrition. China would be economically isolated due to US and allied blockades, leading to economic collapse. Scenario 2. China wins through asymmetric strategy. If China wins quickly, neutralizing US forces in the Pacific before the US can react, it could gain an advantage. If the US lacks strong support from its allies, China could establish a new order in Asia. Scenario 3. Nuclear war. No winners. If the conflict escalates into a nuclear war, both sides would suffer devastating losses, potentially leading to the collapse of human civilization. So, is the US truly unbeatable? Or could China shift the global power balance? More importantly, can we prevent World War III before it's too late? This war is not just about military power, it's about strategy, economy, and technology. What do you think? If war breaks out, which side will have the upper hand? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest military analysis.